racing dominance. Proprietary patented race technology. Proudly made in the USA. Unparalleled customer service and support. The choice of champions. King Shocks. The leader in off-road shock technology.
Call it chemistry, a connection, or something in our genetic code. What we build is who we are. We don't stop it good enough, but we don't quit when the going gets tough. We're not afraid to get dirty, get lost, or turn a wrench. We go until there's nothing left. It's in our DNA.
The hottest sale of the summer is here at 4 Wheel Parts Hot Summer Sale. Get sizzling savings on tires, wheels, suspension kits, overland products, and more. And check out the all-new accessories in stock and ready for install. Plus your own custom package starting at $189 a month with deals all month long to get your rig dialed. 4 Wheel Parts Hot Summer Sale at all 4WP stores and at 4WP.com.
If off-road adrenaline is what you crave, we've got exactly what you need. Introducing the all-new RZR Turbo R and revolutionary RZR Pro R. Reimagined from the ground up with the power to push you further, the confidence of next-level strength, and exceptional control for conquering the wildest terrain. The next generation of RZR is here, and it's built for those who live wide open.
Your locally owned Bill Alexander Ford has the vehicles you want. F-Series, Bronco, Expedition, Edge, Explorer, Escape, and Ranger. And try our mobile service for light maintenance. We will come to you. For a difference you can count on, visit us in person or go to BillAlexanderFord.com.
All right, guys, what's going on? We are back here live. Once again, it is 2 o'clock, so we are here with your next update on Fishgistics. And hopefully you guys are having fun tuning in. Score just ran our update that we gave you guys a little bit ago, but we're back and we're going to give you some new, fresh information as always here on Fishgistics. So we have some changes towards the top. Let's go ahead and bring up the tracker here. The good news is the bottleneck has started to move. So if your truck was in the bottleneck at 102 earlier, it is starting to move. So we have some movement in the bottleneck. As far as up front goes, we're gonna zoom in here. They're on the highway. They're coming through San Mateus. They're almost to the Mike's turnoff. Rob McCachran is your leader in his old 2-wheel drive geyser truck. Rob Mack is leading the race once again. He's leading a race in Baja. No surprise there. So the number one first on the road. The 709 has come down the highway from the other way. They're out of the race, so don't mind the 709 right here. They are not in first. Rob McCachran is in first, followed by Mike Walser, who is now out of the truck. Jack's Redline is in that truck. So Jack's Redline is now driving the 89. He is going to drive it all the way to the finish. So going to drive the 89 to the finish. Behind him, we actually have, it looks like the 21L, maybe the third car on the road, or the 85, or the 37L. They all update very randomly. So any one of these cars is going to be third on the road. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, they're all going to be right here. So you have, like I said, Mikey Lawrence, you have the 37L, the 82, and the 34, Brock Dickerson. Brock Dickerson having a really good run in that Tisco truck there. So he's up there quite a ways. And then behind them, we have the 43, Larry Rossler coming right along. He's doing another Baja race. This was actually, if you guys didn't see yesterday, this is Larry Rossler's 50th Baja 500. He did 50 years ago. Well, it's his 50-year anniversary at least. I don't remember if he's raced every single one, but 50 years ago, Larry Rossler did the very first Baja 500. I think he said it was on a 125cc bike. So pretty crazy. Nobody has been racing longer down here that's still in this race than Larry Rossler. I guarantee you nobody else here has raced more than 50 years. So shout out to Larry Rossler for doing what he's doing, and that's pretty cool. Behind him is Dan McMillan and then Alan Impudia. Actually, Alan Impudia, I take that back. His tracker has been horrible today. You can see it hasn't updated for 23 minutes. He is actually in third. So he's going to be running up here behind the 89. So the 10 is actually up here. Just his tracker isn't working very well, so it keeps him back a little ways on here. But always notice, it says right there 23 minutes ago, so you know that's an old update. The 10 is actually going to be third. Then we have Tracy Graff, who is driving right now, but Bean is going to get in. Justin Bean Smith is going to get in about 30 miles. He's going to take that truck to the finish. And then behind them, we have JP Gomez. Good job to the Gomez brothers, having a clean run. And then we have Kyle Jurgensen. It looks like he's stopped at a pit. Justin Lofton is right behind him. He's moving. And then the 85L is there. Looking at Class 1, we have Kyle Quinn now is actually in front. Brad Wilson updated 2 minutes ago, so these are all really close. Brian Parkhouse, Kyle Quinn, and Brad Wilson. Any one of that order, whatever order you want to pick. I do believe the 138 is out front because it just updated. So yeah, so he is out front. Oh yeah, somebody said what happened to Luke. If you weren't here last update, Luke is actually changing a steering box. He changed the steering box right over here for a while, and he got passed by a bunch of people. So that's why you see you see Luke back where he was. He's moving again now, and he's right here. So they had to change the steering box in the 83. Cost them some downtime. Probably took him about half an hour or so to change that steering box out. He got passed by quite a few cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He got passed by about 9 cars while he was changing that steering box. So he's going to be stuck behind some people going over the Mike's loop, and he definitely did not want to do that. But the McMillan team never gives up, and they got that truck fixed quickly. And we're going to see what Luke can do. Never count out Luke McMillan, even with a little bit of downtime here. You never know. This race is not over until it's over. I'll tell you that right now. So that's looking at there. Let's try to find the spec truck class right here. Dan Fresh. Now this class, if you're just tuned in, got screwed in a massive bottleneck around mile 102. There was everybody in this class except for about 3 or 4 spec trucks got stuck in the bottleneck. We still don't know who caused it. It looked like it might have been Brenthal or McNeil maybe because they were towards the front. But McNeil has gotten out and gone and kept going. Brenthal, I think, was still sitting there. So I'm going to maybe say that Brenthal might, just a guess, Brenthal might have been the one that caused the bottleneck. But I don't know for sure because it's just hard to tell on who got there first. Anyways, Dan Fresh is out front. The 297 is next. And then behind them, 207 Mason Cullen, the F&L Racing Fuel car, is running in third place. Followed by the 299 Charles Durance and the 240 of Chris Miller. So that's a look at your top specs. Then you see there's a couple more right here. Justin Davis, and there's Jason McNeil moving again, like we said. So that's that. And let's see, what else do we have here? Let's see, scrolling up. I'm going to look at the comments real quick. Any news? Yeah, it sounded like somebody had a medical issue earlier. I don't know for sure 100% who it was or exactly what it was, so I'm not going to comment on here. I know some of you guys listening to Weatherman probably could have heard what we heard on Weatherman. It sounded like they got the person out of there. They were landing a helicopter, so that is good news. Hopefully they are going to be okay, and I'll leave that up to SCORE to release anything official on that stuff, so we'll just leave it at that. But hopefully everybody is okay, and they got them out of there. Let's see. Impudia has roof damage. Okay. Well, maybe Impudia rolled and kept going. Somebody says, thanks for all the support. We'll regroup and get ready. Baja, Andy McMillan crew. Yeah, so bummer for Andy McMillan. He had a blown motor also, and he is out of the race. So all of you guys asking for Pro Turbo and every other class updates, I can't even give you an update. Here's why. This is the massive bottleneck. Check it out. This was it right over here around mile 102, actually. It was right in here a little bit ago. Or was it? Yeah, see, they're moving now. So most people have got through the bottleneck so far. It was over here. Right here. There it is. It's not really a bottleneck anymore. It's been cleared out now. It's right here where the 6 was and the 273. So you can see the Brenthal truck is still there. I'm going to say that 273 is the one that caused it because they're the one that is still there. Or it was the 6 and they got tangled up with the 6. So one of those two, they're all still there. But everybody else in the whole race is stacked up now. Look at this. This whole race is pretty much stacked up together right there. So I have no idea who is winning any of these classes or where anybody is from class 10 all the way down, because look, they're right here on the screen. And how do you know who's ahead of somebody here? It's impossible. I mean, look, zoom in and look at all these cars. There is just cars on top of cars on top of cars through this section. This is going to be a disaster for everybody driving through the dust right here. You know, there is some fast cars in here too. You have spec trucks stuck in here with class 10s, with UTVs in there. I mean, look at this. Every single class is stuck right here in this bottleneck that just cleared out. They're moving now, but one car gets through the bottleneck, then the next, and the next, and the next, and the next, and they're all just on each other moving now. You know, they're not spread out. They didn't restart them a minute apart or something. They just all went. So you literally have one line of all of these cars right here, which is pretty much every single class in the race besides Trophy Truck 1 and Spec. So yeah, we're gonna have to sort this out later. Let's go look at the bikes. We can get a little better picture on them. We have the 10X is your lead bike. He's been leading all day, followed by the 3X. No change there. They've been running 1 and 2 all day. And then we have the 180X, 325X, 4X, all that. And then a lead quad. The lead quad has been the 10A all day. So 10A is still leading. They do have a bit more of a lead over the 7A now. That was a little bit closer last time we had updated that. Last time they had updated that. Hang on, we're getting some updates for you guys. Hold on one second. Trying to keep you guys updated. All right, so yeah, 7A. That's a look at them. Now, the trucks, are they catching the bikes? Somebody had asked earlier. Well, let's go look. A few of the bikes, yes. So check this out. They are really starting to catch some of the bikes now. The bikes and the quads have been passed. Rob McCachran is first on the road, and he is now into the bikes. There's not a lot of bikes right here, but he is going to be catching some bikes now. So that's going to come into play. Everybody needs to hopefully be safe and do that. And passing these guys is sketchy. You know, on the bikes, especially through this Mike section, there's a lot of one-lane traffic here. And, you know, it's just not easy to pass through there, that's for sure. So that's a look at what's going on right now. Like I said, Rob Mack is first on the road. We have Mike Walser is going to be second on the road. Then Ampudia, number 10, is going to be right here. His tracker's not working. He's going to be third on the road. And then we're going to have the 19, 85, 21Ls, your first legends on the road. That was Ricky Johnson driving that with Gustavo Vidosla, Sam Baldy, and then Brock Dickerson. I think this is only Brock's second race in that truck that he's using. It's a rental Tisco truck until his new Illumicraft gets done that he's building. So he's racing the Tisco truck, having another good run this time. So that's what's going on with that class, and that's pretty much everything. What do you guys, let's see what he's saying in the updates. Best live updates. Yeah, thanks. Try to keep you guys updated. Anytime you guys in the comments have information that I don't have here, please share it in here. Where is the 83? The 83 is right here. They got passed. Luke McMillan had to change a steering box and was down for a while. So Luke McMillan has now changed the steering box. It got going again. He's up here now. He's just jumped up here behind the 82. So Luke lost about eight spots or so while he was changing the steering box, but he got it going again. So that's all that matters. And like I said, never count Luke out in a race. That guy knows how to podium even when he has some problems. So I wouldn't count him out for another podium even at this rate. All right, so that's where is 1036 on the road? they're all together. I can't even give you guys an update on 10 class or anything below 10 cars because look they're all right here. So where are they? There you go. They're all right there. I have no idea who's in what position. It's not even worth trying. They're all right there. So the leader is at 114 of that pack, right? So 114, and then look back here, 95. So in 20 miles, what is that, 60 cars on the screen? There's 60 cars within 20 miles right now, maybe even more. I mean, that's half of the 3/4 of the race is right here on this screen in this bottleneck. It's insane. So we're going to have to wait till later to give you guys updates on class 10 and below. Good news for the 45 Mango, they're ahead of all these guys, so they can hopefully get going again. But I wouldn't want to be back in this. This is not fun. I guarantee you, these people are hating life right now, being stuck in this line of cars. That is not fun. If you're up here, if your driver's up here, they are so lucky right now they don't even know it. Like these Dustin Grabowski, Chris Miller, Justin Davis, Jason Meneal, these guys are so lucky to be up here. They have such a huge advantage now over the rest of the guys. It's pretty crazy. So, all right. Well, that's your 2 p.m. update. Go over and actually here, let's check this out. Here's Brandon Walsh. He is live. His Starlink is still working in his car. So he mounted a Starlink in his roof. This is his Twitch. It's on bwalsh706. If you go on Twitch, he's been streaming all day and it's been working. It does this. It freezes up a little bit here and there, but this is awesome. This is a Starlink mounted to his roof and it's been working all day. It goes on and off. It'll freeze up and then it'll work good for a while. And he has the audio so you can hear him in the car. It's actually pretty funny. So cool to see the technology coming out. Speaking of technology, this is the Score live feed right here. They have drones all over the course. You can see they are also using Starlink and they're running commercial on the top there. But down here by me, they are running picture-in-picture. So in between my updates, go over to score-international.com and watch their feed. That's the best way to stay posted between my updates. And then come back here at 3 o'clock, and then we will update you guys at 3 o'clock. And I'll try to check in on some of these other classes by 3 o'clock. Hopefully they spread out a little bit more, and we can give you guys some kind of an idea of where everyone is. But yeah, this was they did not have a good time in here. These people are not happy right now. So yeah, we'll check back in with you in a little bit. As always, massive thanks to all of our sponsors. KMC Wheels, presenting sponsor all year. FNL Racing Fuel, presenting sponsor. 4-Wheel Parts, Joey D, everybody there. BFG, they actually have my Starlink out there, BFG Pits. They're using it. It worked awesome earlier. We checked in with Cody. We'll probably check in with Cody again using the Starlink later. Alexander Ford, they were stuck in this bottleneck here, so they're not too happy right now. Bummer for them. Vi-Metal Trailers, awesome trailers, custom-built trailers. Jeff Alford and Ultra. We're going to have some Ultras later. Polaris Razor. There's a lot of razors in this section right here right now, I'll tell you that. King Shocks, Unlimited RV, and Baja Designs. I hope you guys have your Baja Designs because you're going to need those tonight. This race is going to go well into the dark, especially for all these guys right here. This race just got a couple hours longer because of that bottleneck. So you're going to need your lights. Hopefully you got your Baja Designs ready for tonight. And we'll check back in with you guys in about 40 minutes. As always, thanks for watching Fishgistics, and we'll see you guys in a little bit.
KMC's pursuit of victory has pushed us to the front of the pack, to the brink of destruction, and across the finish line for decades. Regardless of the driver, the vehicle, or the terrain, these are the wheels that will help you win by a landslide. The process of relentlessly redefining performance cannot be learned or taught.